The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather around the pit with your hosts, Johnny Mags and Messy Mike. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café in Salem, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life BBQ podcast, where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you'd normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by Messy Mike.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you? That didn't sound like you're like, as always, joined by Messy Mike. Like, are you happy that I'm here?
I'm still pissed off because of the fucking Derby.
Oh, Jesus. That Derby messed up a lot of people.
Oh, my God.
A lot of people.
I still don't get it.
But I don't really follow horse racing a ton, but listening to, obviously the radio, it was the right call.
Apparently.
So.
I don't understand how it's the right call.
No. Because there's bumping in race in NASCAR.
Rubbing is racing.
Yeah.
Well,
they didn't bump. They didn't rub.
I know, but, it's like football, Johnny. Sometimes you look at what the rule is and you say, okay, it doesn't come out looking that way, but you understand that, okay, the way the rule is written, that's the way it goes.
I understand the rule of it, but on the fact of the rule is stupid.
Yeah.
Because we're still dealing with, what's a horse? What's a thoroughbred horse weigh? 2,000 pounds?
Yeah.
You got a 2,000-pound animal,
40,
and you got a 40-pound jockey on him.
Yeah,
no, not for none. If that horse running at 22 miles an hour or whatever they were running on the mud track, if that horse wants to go 4 feet to the right, he's going 4 feet to the right.
Oh yeah.
But I'll tell you, the first one that says anything about the damn Triple Crown, I'm going to lose my mind.
Well, $100 Kent says it.
Well, Kent's going to say it just to have some fun with me. That I expect out of him. But not for none. That horse didn't cross it first. It was still wire to wire. He had it.
Yep.
So.
And let's congratulate the Boston Bruins for moving to the next
Eastern
round.
Conference Finals.
Playing the well-rested Carolina Hurricanes.
So
hopefully they can,
And apparently it got leaked out game one Thursday night.
It's going to be Thursday?
That's what I heard on the radio this morning.
Right.
It apparently got leaked out.
So Carolina's already had
on Carolina's webpage or something.
So they're going to be off for a full week.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
That's what happens when you sweep.
Yeah, I know. Might not be a good thing to do then. But hopefully they can pull it off.
Well, Claudia's into watching. Ronnie Slater's watching. Ronnie actually does, speaking of the Bruins, Ronnie paints Tuca's masks.
Oh, really?
Does all his helmets for him. And
that's
I think a bunch of the other guys, too.
Yeah.
So, which is pretty cool. See his, Facebook pages. And
he probably signs them
along.
also, somewhere. That's cool.
Yeah, it's real good. Hi, Kent. Kent's in Florida, enjoying the good weather there.
Nice. So, May.
May is National Barbecue Month.
Correct.
But more importantly, it is the one of the, what is it, 1, 2, big three, if I will. Memphis in May.
World Championship Barbecue Competition.
World Championship Barbecue Comp.
Yes.
Which is it's a pretty interesting competition because I'm not 100% sure because I couldn't see, but I don't know or if it's KCBS. I know it is MBN, which is Memphis Barbecue Network.
I'm pretty sure
because I know they at least go by the MBN rules.
Yeah.
Which some of the rules, it's pretty interesting. That
the no garnish
in your turn-in box, which is fine because they're just getting the base down. But then you get into the two. Actually, technically, it's the finals. If you're lucky to get to the finals, 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds of on-site judging.
Because it starts on the 15th.
It is
starts on the 15th, goes to the 18th.
through the 18th is the competition itself.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis in May is actually a month-long
It actually
festival.
starts in April.
And
then it goes till May 31st. And it's to, generate, Memphis culture, and kind of economic growth. I mean, they generate $137 million.
Yeah.
That's crazy. In the barbecue world, there's teams from all over the country. Shogun Barbecue from Japan, they're there every year. You got a bunch of Australian teams now.
Yeah, they said they have about 250 teams from the U.S. and around the world.
Yeah.
Like you say, in Japan, Australia, the Czech Republic. And there was also something I saw, and I went to look for it today, and of course I couldn't find it. But apparently each year they do like a specific, I don't know if it's a country or a style of food, but this year it is the Czech Republic.
Mm-hmm.
That style of food and whatever. Obviously not the competition, but during the festival. Like I think this past week was the Beale Street Music Festival.
Yep.
And then they'll have like an art one, and then the 42nd Memphis
what's
in
it, the
May
rendezvous
barbecue.
down there? It's the rendezvous with the dry rub ribs. That'll probably get up in like 2 seconds. I think it's the rendezvous.
Restaurant.
Yeah. Barbecue restaurant.
Yeah.
Down there.
Well, Mike, I get distracted by this nice banner on the site that says "Game of Bones."
Ooh,
May,
that's cool.
May is coming.
May is coming.
Wow, that was smart. Great marketing that was awesome. Because I want to use that right now.
Yeah, and the competition, it's all pork.
Yep. Yeah, it's whole hog, ribs,
and
shoulders. Yep. Oh yeah, and it's it's crazy because you get up there and people are setting up weeks in advance. They're setting up cities.
It's crazy because they call it the most prestigious barbecue competition.
Mm-hmm. Because you get judged on your also
there's
your area
so much.
as well.
I think there's so much involved because not for nothing, the American Royal and the Jack are both up there.
They are, but this is like at this competition, they're like the judges are coming around to your area, so you're basically setting it up like private meeting or whatever that your pig's going to be presented the way you want it, beautifully set up, dressed, and then they're going to come walking in and you're going to kind of talk about it.
Yeah.
So you're also promoting your team as well.
Yeah. So the Memphis in May competition is a 4-day competition held in Tom Lee Park on the banks of the Mississippi River in downtown Memphis. Like we had said earlier, 250 teams from the U.S. and around the world, more than 75,000 attendees just to the barbecue.
Just to the barbecue. And they don't get access to the cooking areas. They're just walking around and sampling, meats from all over.
Yeah, they have, because there is a People's Choice during the whole thing too, but they also give tours. Each day, X amount of tours that they'll bring you to the different, you'll go see Myron Mixon, you'll see Tuffy, you'll go, you see all the big names, Big Mo and whoever's down there. So they'll pick a couple and you go there. But yeah, it's, like we were saying, it's all pork, but then they have the ancillaries of hot wings, sauce, then the anything but pork. Now, the anything but pork, I really couldn't find much on.
It can be anything but pork.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand this.
Just making sure.
But is that then falls under subcategories? Because you can do a brisket.
Yeah.
Or you can do seafood.
Or you can do a dessert.
Or you can do a dessert. You know what I mean? But that's a very
to go from brisket to dessert to be judging in the anything but goes
thing. That's a very broad spectrum.
Yes.
Of you're putting up a brisket against a chocolate souffle or something. See, almost got that souffle out.
Souffle.
Almost got it out.
Hey, right in the middle.
I stumbled right
there. Souffle.
But I mean, and it's a huge party. I mean, these guys see each other every year. You know, you got the Shed, you got the 3 Taxi guys, you got, you know, Myron Mixon's team, you got Boar's Night Out, you know, Malcolm Reed, Killer Hogs. So they can't wait to see each other. So they're setting up, and like Boar's Night Out, I think it was last year. It was last year. Their area, their tent, was 2 floors.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it had a DJ or a band, and you know, so there was a whole dance floor, upstairs, bar, everything. Like, that's insane.
Oh yeah,
I couldn't even imagine where to begin to set something like that up, or even getting it to the site.
So now we get into all that. The Cooks meeting actually takes place in late April. Usually on a Sunday afternoon, they go through everything.
Okay.
And then, you know, which normal competitions, you get the Cooks meeting morning of.
Correct.
Then
So they don't do anything when they get there morning of or anything?
Just meat inspections.
Okay.
And that's usually on Friday because it all kicks off on Wednesday. So come Friday morning, it's all business for those guys.
Yeah.
It's the party for the first 2, then get down and
there's
dirty.
A race, too, I believe, that barbecue guys compete in, and I don't know what it's called, something pig. But, yeah, it's a race that I think they race down Beale Street, if I'm correct. But, yeah, it's a tradition.
Really?
So you see all the, you know, barbecue guys running down the street dressed in all, you know, crazy gear and riding motorized coolers and stuff down the street.
I still need one of those.
It looks like it's being billed as the Great American River Run.
Boom.
Ed. That would be it. Ed coming
Big
through.
Ed.
Yeah,
I love Ed.
I got the website right here.
There you go.
Nice.
See, he can fact check our bull.
Yes, he
That's
can.
right.
Yes, he can.
And I do.
Call us out. But yeah, it's they get the Cooks meeting,
And then
then
the
they
shot
have
at 9:02.
Then you get the typical shot at 9:02. But then you got a load. The load in is actually the week before.
Okay.
So if the competition's 5th week, last week would have been the load in, and that's like how you were saying that they build these basically build buildings. Because you can do whatever the hell you want.
Oh, yeah.
You just need to keep it. I think it is 1,300 square feet parking spot. You can do whatever the hell you want, but you can go up 4 floors if you want.
Yeah, it's
and
probably
turn it into a nightclub. But you are in this restrictive.
I think it's probably 40 feet square because that would be 4 sites, and then you can go up. But I mean, you'll have guys there with, you know, tent like mine, you know, 10 by 10 pop up, and sleeping in a sleeping bag on the ground, or you know, in the truck, and they're going to be competing with the big boys.
Well, you can have the guys with the Weber kettle sitting there with a pop up tent right next to the guy with the 3-story nightclub going on.
Yep.
And it's all good.
Oh yeah.
They all have fun with it.
The best would be, you know, if you're near one of the bigwigs, you know, Big Mo, whatever, because during competition time, you know, when they're trimming, when they're, you know, seasoning, brining, you know, injecting, then it's business. But after that stuff, they have no problem, you know, having a beer with you. Hey, come on, you know, come check my trailer out or come check the site out. If you have any questions, I mean, they'll answer as much as they can because, again, they don't care. You know, this is fun, but they do it for the love of the sport. You know, it's really about the trophies. You know, money is money, but you're probably spending more on the meat and your whole setup and all that stuff than what you're going to win, you know, anyway.
Yeah, because if I wasn't mistaken, taking grand in it, it's $10,000. Second place was like $1,500. You know, so there is that big stipulation, that margin between the money itself. And
I mean, just to hear your name called amongst all that
amongst
stuff.
that,
Even if it's freaking, I don't know how many places they go, but 5th place, I'd be happy as shit.
Oh, absolutely. So there's the music. So we'll take a quick commercial break.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Attention barbecue fans. If you're hankering for some meat when you're on the go, I'd like you to try Two Guys Beef Jerky. It's smokehouse cilantro beef jerky with fresh cilantro and a classic blend of spices and flavors. This smokehouse cilantro jerky will quickly become one of your favorites. One bite of this amazing jerky and you'll be hooked. A 3-ounce bag sells for $8 and will sell you 3 bags for just $19.98. That's a 20% savings, but that's not all. For our Pit Life BBQ listeners out there, we've got a special just for you. We'll throw in a bag of our bacon jerky free. This is fiery, sriracha-style bacon jerky, and it's addictive, and it's absolutely free. 3 bags of beef jerky and a bag of bacon jerky for just $19.98. That's a $12 savings right there, and that's still not all. Order now and put BBQ as your coupon code, and we'll even pick up the shipping. Go to twoguys.com/jerky. That's the number 2guys.com/jerky. Put 3 beef jerkies in your cart and put the coupon code BBQ and we'll automatically include a free bacon jerky and cover the shipping costs. 2guys.com/jerky. That's the number 2guys.com/jerky. 3 bags of the best beef jerky you ever tasted. It's 1 bag of the addictive bacon jerky and free shipping on the whole order. Order today because this offer expires soon. 2guys.com/jerky.
And we're back. And we actually have a question for you from Kent.
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Kent.
If I have a single shot of Crown and a double shot of Crown, what does that equal?
Me on the couch.
It could be. I asked the question, so I'm going to wait for the response.
Hey, so this year, right, at Memphis in May, May 15th, from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m., they're going to have not mud wrestling, but sauce wrestling.
I heard that.
They hop into a ring, goggles required, and they're going to be wrestling in a pool of Cattleman's barbecue sauce. That would be sweet. I would hide chicken fingers in my pockets.
You would. That's like the old bike week days down in Daytona. I forget where the hell it was, but they had the coleslaw wrestling.
Okay.
Which was always a good time.
What was it?
Coleslaw wrestling.
Okay.
And they just have matches upon matches. Usually scantily clad women.
Yeah.
Rolling around a coleslaw.
So did you hear about...
There it is. God damn it.
What?
Very funny, Kent.
Ah.
If you have 1 shot of Crown and then 2 shots of Crown, you have a triple Crown. There it is, son of...
That was clever.
He said, I walked right into that one.
That was clever.
I walked right into that one.
So, have you heard about Mini Kiss performing at Memphis in May?
Oh, is that the Midget Kiss cover band? Yeah. Kent, don't make me say it.
So, I'm on the site.
Yeah.
Tickets for Game of Bones range from $10 to $595.
$595.
What is Game of Bones?
It's just the way they're marketing it. It's like Game of Thrones. And instead of saying winter is coming, they say May is coming.
Okay.
And it's probably...
Got it.
And that's to general admission to get in. And then the 5 something's probably VIP.
So 10 is advanced admission.
Mm-hmm.
Ticket allows access to Tom Lee Park during the competition.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a $40 4-day pass that gets you the same admission. Yeah, the $495 is a VI Pit Pass. Admission credentials to all 4 days with come-and-go privileges. Visit up to 4 championship teams to pick up competitive grilling tips and sample their best. Special seminar. Learn what it takes to claim the prize of world champion, wristband, blah, blah, blah.
So that's cool.
And then if you want the VI Pit Pass with parking, that's $595.
Because parking is expensive.
Parking is expensive.
And you are not parking close, probably.
And plus a $50.70 fee.
Ah. What the hell?
Just, I guess,
'Cause they
whoever they're
can.
doing the ticketing through is
'Cause
going
they
to take
can.
a cut.
Oh yeah. If I was to do that though, I would hope I get to, either Smokey D or Travis Clark, because they're like the top, guys right now, and I'd love to get at least some of their secrets. One of their secrets would be fantastic.
Half a secret.
Yes.
So where were so we were in NBN rules.
Yep.
So that's the Memphis Barbecue Network rules. They have an amateur division,
Okay.
and the name is classic. It's beautiful. I laughed. I saw it and I laughed.
Go ahead. No.
The Patio Porkers.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
I thought that was pretty funny. So that's just the amateur division, just having at it to see where you basically see where you line up with the big boys.
Yep. And so Patio Porkers, have you seen? Is it BBQ on TV? That new show? It's BBQ. Okay. Because this is BBQ.
Do they just barbecue venison?
No. That's probably just a cute name.
Wow.
Because that's the other good thing about barbecue teams. It's like kind of like cornhole. You can name it whatever the hell you want, whether it's funny, crude, vulgar, whatever. You can name your team whatever you want, and people aren't going to say a word.
Well, yeah, it's like kids.
Yeah,
You can name them whatever the hell you want.
that is
I was
true.
thinking about naming my kid Doctor.
Doctor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dr. McGuire. How's that sound? Kind of scary, ain't it?
Has a nice ring to it.
That is cool.
Well, hell, my brother for years, when we were kids, he was saying it. He goes, "If I have a daughter, I'm naming her Destiny." Okay, I'll bite. Why? So that some kid can come home and tell his father, "I have a date with Destiny." I go, "You
Jesus.
sick bastard."
The problem
Boom.
with destiny is, I mean, what occupation are you going to end up
Exactly.
There's one.
One.
Either a fireman or a pole dancer. Or
Okay,
stripper.
maybe two. One can technically give you training for the other. But yeah, it was But but like you were saying with the names, you can go, as clever as you want, as cute as you want. What are you kicking?
I'm kicking every single thing that's
Don't.
under this desk. I'm
Be
sorry.
careful where you step. There's a whole nother.
I just kicked
set
it.
of
I'm sorry. I
headphones.
know. I just kicked it off the.
It's all right.
Trying to get comfortable up here.
Just try to stay calm.
I will.
Got this box that looks like the atomic football that they try to
Yeah,
carry.
don't press those
don't
buttons.
push,
press
don't
those
push
ones.
that button.
Oh. But yeah, so we got the cooks meeting early April.
Yep.
The load in the week before.
hmm
Everything starts Friday. I'm sorry. Everything starts Wednesday. Then Thursday night is like a friends and family party.
Yep.
All the tents and everyone mingles, with everybody. But then come Friday morning, it's down and dirty, down to business, all business. You got your meat inspections, and once you got the green light, have at it,
Let's
son.
do it. Yeah.
Do it up.
And Bill Gillespie, Smoking Hogs, is going to be down there.
Is he
this year.
going?
Yep.
And then all the ancillary turn-ins are on Friday.
Mhm.
So all that's done. Then Saturday is it.
Mhm.
Saturday's the big one. And you get, like we were talking about the turn-in box, you got to have your blind turn-in box, no garnish. Turn it in, boom, that's it. Then you get into the judges. And I don't know if this works with the Jack and the American. Tell me from what you've experienced or heard.
Mhm.
But you got the 3 on-site judges, which are 3 separate visits. And they come in not necessarily just on presentation of the food, taste, tenderness, all that. But they'll also look at your site.
Mhm.
How you're dressed. Is it clean? Is everything organized, tidy manner? Do you have the linens? The nice cloth tablecloth, the dishes, glasses, silverware, the whole 9. And you got to do that 3 times
Mhm.
through all of them.
Correct.
Then, after that, you sit around and wait. And then if you're lucky enough to get the old, how do they call it, the golf cart show up with your final tag if you make finals, then you get one more, and I believe it's an hour later.
Okay. You've done some research. Who'd you call?
Huh?
Who'd you call?
Ghostbusters. You get four judges, 4 on site, all at once, and that's that. And hopefully they're calling your name at the end of it. And I did a quick rundown of the past couple years. So going into this year, the Shed is the defending grand champion. 2000. So they were 2018 grand champions. 2017 was Big Bob Gibson's. 2016, Myron Mixon with Jack's Old South. 2015 was again the Shed. 2014 was again Big Bob Gibson. 2013 it was Sweet Swine of Mine. All grand champions.
Okay.
Then they have the other. I saw the ancillaries and stuff like that. But those were the grands.
Yeah, and the Shed always does. I mean, they pull out no stops.
No, they do at Memphis and May. Am I mistaken? But they do the whole hog in the running position.
Correct, and they smoke it in a car.
In a car.
Yep.
Like and 4 tires and.
Yeah. And a 3 guys taxi, their taxi is a grill and a smoker. So they have a taxi that they trailer down on a flatbed trailer, and that's their smoker that they use.
Huh. It's like one of the old school checker cabs,
yes.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, same shape.
Yep, 100%.
Painted up like a checker cab? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. And I think it just got a new fender, I believe, not too long ago. So it's ready for Memphis in May.
Wow. You're really...
No, that wasn't a joke. I'm dead serious.
What the hell happened to the fender? That's the question.
It just, the heat probably.
Yeah.
Actually, just kind of rusted out.
Think that.
They were just making it look nice and pretty.
If people want to go there early, they have a big music festival before the barbecue competition.
Yes, that was, I believe, this week.
Yeah, that's
Cardi B, right?
Cardi
May
B was
3rd
the big
through the 5th, the Beale Street Music Festival.
Yeah. Did you hear she had $250,000 nipple coverings?
What?
For the what is it, Met Gala or something? She had
the Met is that
thing that Tom Brady and Giselle usually go to?
That thing.
But yeah, her nipple coverings cost $250,000. They were talking about on the radio this morning.
For the pair or a piece?
I don't know. I would think the pair, but that's still crazy just to cover them.
Jewel encrusted?
Jewel encrusted. So was it each or was it for the pair?
I don't know. I'm just checking the lineup. They also had Dave Matthews Band, The Killers, Cardi B, and a host of others.
Dave Matthews Band's not bad. Killers are pretty cool.
You're in Memphis and you don't have any big blues names?
They probably do.
They probably, but who's gonna do you know blues?
Of course, I love the blues.
Do you really?
Oh, absolutely love
I just learned
them.
something new about you.
Oh, God,
Who's your favorite blues artist?
Huh?
Who's your favorite blues artist?
Riley King.
Okay.
You ever heard of Riley King?
I have not.
He's better known as Riley Blues Boy King. So, BB King.
So, I was just asked, what am I wearing for a shirt? So
Cotton?
No. It is. It's 50-50 blend. It's Arkansas hog sauce. So it's a barbecue sauce. It is unbelievable.
Well, they spelled Arkansas wrong.
Well, and they also
Jesus, what? Now you're gonna make me.
And they
really?
spell barbecue.
Barbecue, C-U-E, barbecue, Q-U-E, Q-U-E, C-U-E, Q-U-E, barbecue, and then BBQ.
Yep. See?
All right, I got my reading done for the year.
Very versatile. But it's a fantastic sauce.
For those who can't see at home, Arkansas really is misspelled. It's not that Johnny doesn't know how to spell it.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
It ends in W on the T-shirt.
Correct.
Arkansas.
It should be Arkansas.
As a matter of fact,
that would have been cool.
Worked
Yeah,
out better. But what the hell am I?
But it's an excellent barbecue sauce.
Hey, they got their own T-shirt, not me, Zach. So they're doing something else. But this Memphis in May, it's like I said, it's the 42nd time, and
if you
seems
can go,
like quite the party.
Oh yeah, we should try and get a get together there next year. Pit Life get together.
Ooh, matchup. So we have a couple quick announcements. I have been tagged to do the Coco Loco Challenge. It's I think it's the Black Reaper pepper.
It's a hot chocolate.
In the chocolate. So I got Pickles Barbecue tagged me on that one. So I'm going to have to do it on the show. So I got to get it ordered and everything else.
And I can't wait because I'm going to sit here and laugh my balls off.
So we'll see how the hell that works out. Then next week, we are going to be joined by our friend Steve Ray of the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show.
Very nice.
And we had you followed the page at all today?
Yeah. He mentioned
a lot of, no.
Oh.
We had a comment.
Yeah.
From Danielle. Was it
Danielle?
Yeah.
That's my cousin.
Is that your cousin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and then Mick Stanfield actually commented
Mick saved my ass because I'm sitting there trying to answer some questions in between streets and loops and sections of the streets. So Mick came up huge. So I figured with Steven, that would be the perfect time to go about that because she said she's very good at cooking.
Yeah.
Horrible at grilling. So we can do Mick helped out huge today.
Yeah, and we're going to get Mick. We're going to get Mick on too. He's going to come on and hopefully with the pizza kettle. We were supposed to have Jess Pryles on today, but her schedule just would allow her for a phone interview, but not for video chat. So we'll get her on, at some point.
So those are the two. So we got the chocolate challenge coming up, and then next week we have Steve Ray, and I have
a bunch of questions I want to ask Steve, so that's awesome.
John Carney again.
Okay.
He is in on June 11th.
Okay.
For the dry-aged beef show.
Dry-aged meat fest.
Absolutely.
All right.
But
let's get out of here.
Oh, yeah. I got to get home. I got a package waiting for me at the house.
All right. We'll talk about
Myron
that next
Mixon's
show.
new
Jesus.
Cookbook.
God damn it.
Well, that's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. You can catch the video on Facebook, YouTube, and catch the audio on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and other podcast catches. On social media, find us on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram at Pit Life BBQ. We'd love to hear from you. Please send your questions and comments to pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. Please subscribe, like, rate, and review. Hit that share button. Spread the word. And
let's get some more followers.
We're building it, but it's coming.
It is.
Until next week, keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.